What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 2 of the final push here with Watford in the Sky Bet Championship, and today we've got a huge tie, and it's a bit sooner than I expected, but that is just simply because this game's become such a huge game, I guess, in our season. So anyway, let's cover the final few transfers before we do anything, because that's usually a good spot to start. So in terms of transfers, I'm not going to go through all of these in too much detail, but essentially we loaned out a load of players. More of the youth prospects, I suppose, who might have a future at the club. I mean, this guy, Luke09, is it Nien? I don't know. Luke09, we'll go with it. This guy, plenty of potential, gone to Chesterfield on loan. First team essential player for them. Quality player. Excited to see what becomes of him. And then the other only kind of big transfer was the fact that Almunia's gone out. So he's now gone to Millwall. He took a bit of a wage hit to go there, but in all honesty, on the back of us getting our new goalkeeper Ujkani, it was just nice to get a little bit off the wage budget, particularly since Almunia had in his contract the unused sub-contract bonus thing, which is a new addition for FM14, which basically means if a player doesn't get brought on off the bench, they get a load of money, and so I wasn't having that, so sold him on while I could. And then on the ins, just one loan to tell you guys about, Isaac Success, the Nigerian lad with an awesome name, I should say, coming in on loan from Udinese. Pretty standard deal all in all, but an exciting player nevertheless, and someone who's going to add a good little bit of strength in depth. So he was a nice one to get. A technically gifted player, perhaps lacks the mentals, but you never know. Brought him into the club, little to no wage, that could develop, might not. One of those things. So anyway, quick look at our fixtures. Last game, of course, was against Birmingham. If you did miss the last episode, it was a quality 2-0 win in the end. On the back of this, we got 3 results to tell you guys about, and one that might just stand out a little, but we'll get onto that in due course. So as you can see here against Watford, we played really well. We got a 3-0 win in the end, which was a really good performance. I rotate the squad quite a little bit, because obviously League Cup, playing against a team that, you know, they're not the strongest team in the world. No disrespect to any fans of Oxford who might be here. But yeah, you know, I made these changes and it paid off for me. We won the game 3-0 convincing. Akuna with the goal there for us, which was a good start to the game. In truth, this was a game we dominated, and it was just a good opportunity to rotate the squad. I just want to thank you guys also for your amazing response on the first upload in this series. It was truly mind-boggling the amount of comments and likes and stuff that video got, and I hope you guys are liking Football Manager 2014 as much as I am. But anyway, second half here, as you can see, Murray the youngster threading through Lassard, the Tunisian international, to grab his first goal for the club. And can I just let you guys know, if you haven't already signed him as a free transfer at the start of your saves, go out there and get him. Lassard, average rating of 7.8 in 3 games so far this season. Need I say any more? But anyway, that was the final goal. Deeney grabbing it to make it 3-0. Following this, we got a convincing 1-0 win at home against Bournemouth. Did exactly what we needed to. Jedinak did get sent off in the 79th minute, and so we did have to play the remaining 10 minutes with kind of 10 men. Fortunately for us, we did see out the result. Really good performance. Abdi getting the goal, and all in all, really impressive stuff. Anyway, on the back of this, we got this result. He stares at his screen inquisitively. Yes, you're not misreading. That is 6-5. I'm not going to show the highlights because we'll be here for a very long time. But this game, blimey, what can I say? I don't have many games like this in entire kind of saves. You know, this isn't a result you commonly see. A 6-5, and a game that we were winning 2-0. They then pulled it back after 36 minutes to 3-2. We went into half-time 4-3 down, and then we overturned the deficit to win 3-1 in the second half. I'm trying to keep track of numbers here. I think I've just said that all right. I'm pretty sure it was correct. But anyway, crazy result. 6-5 is still an amazing result because Reading are another promotion kind of contenders. Conceding 5 goals is maybe slightly concerning, but the fact that Lassard grabbed some more goals, obviously mentioned him already, has had a great start to his season and also grabbed his first international goal during the last few weeks, so that was good for him. Other guys to get on the score sheet, we have Daniel Pudil here, the Czech Republic left winger. getting a goal or two himself, and Forestieri getting another goal. The 23-year-old Italian lad. This guy's been our advanced playmaker, the Aganche, trying out the new roles. So far, so good for him. 3 goals, 3 appearances, 3 goals, doing a job for us. So, those are the results. And the reason I'm back so soon is because today we are playing Nottingham Forest, and as you can see by the kind of league, ourselves and Nottingham Forest are the only 2 unbeaten teams in the Championship still, which is pretty crazy after such a few amount of games. And with me not having too many huge games coming up, I thought it would be better to do this game than, say, a random game where, I don't know, we play Middlesbrough or Doncaster. No disrespect if you're a Middlesbrough or Doncaster fan, but I'd much rather live com, a bigger game rather than one of the little ones. So anyway, that's that. Last episode I ran you guys through my tactic, which was this 3-4-1-2, but I never talked about the team instructions, so we're going to start off with that and then we'll get into today's game. So in terms of instructions, there's nothing too crazy going on with players' custom instructions just yet. Still trying to get to grips with the tactics. I'm sure many people are the exact same, but looking at just the team instructions that I do have set up, fluidity is set to fluid, mentality is set to control, and then we have 5 instructions set up: pass into space, play wider, play out of defence, be more expressive, and lower tempo. So basically what we're really attempting to do with this formation is defend from the back. We've got our 4 kind of midfielders set to support. We'll all track back because of the roles they play just naturally, and then when we go forward we're playing quite slow, and the aim is to get it to either Dini up top, Forestieri who drops deep, or Lassard who's also dropping deep, for them to then hold up the ball, give our players a chance to move up the field, and then using Forestieri as a big outlet in the centre of the park, really look for those simple passes, controlling the tempo of play where we can. So anyway, let's get straight into today's game. We are playing against Nottingham Forest. They are going to be lining up with a 4-1-2-1-2. Could be an interesting one to see. As I've already mentioned, this is the clash at the top of the league. Fortunately for us, we are at a full strength squad and everyone is nice and fit. We've had a little bit of a break since the last game. And yeah, we're going to see how we get on today. So, I'm kind of excited to see how we get on today against Nottingham Forest. It's going to be a big game for us. Obviously, our tactic has been working very well so far. Kind of amazed it's got 4 wins in 4, especially considering when we've played the likes of Reading as well. But nevertheless, I'm happy. I'm happy with how this has started. I didn't mention this last episode either, but I've set my season expectations to win promotion. So I am putting a little bit of pressure, I suppose, on myself to get promoted. By default, Watford's aim is to reach the playoffs. I want to do one better than that, so that's exactly what we're going to shoot for here. But we will see how we get on. I mean, so far so good this season. 35 minutes in, not a single highlight, and now Nottingham Forest with a set piece. Need to defend this well, and Jedinak breaks down the play well. The ball-winning midfielder doing exactly what he's come to the club to do from Crystal Palace, and now we build from the back. That's what his job is. I mean, we've got to be wary of the counter, because as I mentioned, our team move up as a unit, and what? He's just jumped through the net. Okay. I know we're on the beta, but that was crazy. He's just gone full on Matrix and jumped through a wall. Go on. It's offside. So I'm not even getting my hopes up. I've learnt from last episode. Oh, wow. Okay, so a bit of a weird start with my keeper jumping through the goal, but it was an insane double save nevertheless. But no, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. As I was just mentioning, with our tactic, because we have the 4 midfielders set to support, it does mean that sometimes we can be susceptible to the break. It is something that I'm analysing, and there may be tactical tweaks and changes that I make going forward. But for now, we're just going to stick with what's been working so far. And we've got another good little bit of build-up play here. Lassard threads through Troy Deeney, buries it. That is 1-0. 40 minutes in, making our early kind of positivity and early kind of control of the ball really count for us. It's a good start to the game and exactly what we needed. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm content. But now there's always this nervy period. A highlight straight from kickoff. You just know it's going to be a goal conceded. My keeper didn't even dive then. I know this is the beta. I'm not going to moan. I'm not going to moan because I moan at people for moaning, which just seems ironic. But I do moan at people for moaning on Twitter. Shameless plug right there for my Twitter, link down below. Yeah, I know people moan about the beta, but it's the beta. Clues in the name. Or beta, because people are going to moan at me for saying it the American way. I was kind of happy with that performance, but apparently I shouldn't have been. I'm not happy. Right, yeah, we're going to just contradict ourselves in an attempt to say, okay, now everyone's mad. Right, escape. If I lose now, I take full responsibility for telling my team I was content with a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest, who are top of the league on goal difference. What the fuck? Okay, now the players are breakdancing. This is something special. There's been a few weird things. I've not even seen this many weird things in one FM game yet. But go on. Go on. Ball in. Deeney, you were offside there, son. Watch your line. Ball's in again. Boom. Boom. Varone gets his second goal of the season from right wing. That is the defensive winger coming into its own. It allows the player to defend when need be, and with the slow build-up play, act as those wide plays and cut inside when need be, and that's exactly what he's done there. 2-1, set piece here that we need to defend. OPFM crosses. What's happening? It's offside. Is it off? I don't know. That was Troy Deeney being offside. I don't know. I've lost all sense of bodily motions and control. I don't even know what I'm bearing witness to. This has been a weird game. I strive for professionality in these videos, but if you've been watching this carefully, you'll understand why I'm so kind of bamboozled. We have got a chance here. I'm going to maybe look to do a sub, depending on what happens as a result of this highlight. But no, we're doing okay. 2-1 up. The win is the main thing here. Another goal here would be a great kind of cushion, I guess, for us to have. Although, with 15 minutes left, nothing's kind of secure just yet, even with a 2-goal lead. As you can see, Nottingham Forest come in a lot of men to the attack. My free at the back looks a little bit sketchy at times, and they've got a chance here, and he's missed it. Wow, that's a let-off. We're going to make some changes. Abdi is injured, so I'm going to bring on Sean Murray, who's been a quality little player for us. I'm also going to bring off Lassard and bring on... we'll go with Acuna. He's got a few goals himself, so he could be an interesting player just to give that little bit of run out, get some new energy on the pitch. Looking at the stats, it's still a really 50-50 game, and it could go either way. Set piece here for Forest. Keeper saves it again. Wow, our keeper has been huge. Ujkani, I think that's his name. We debated this last episode, and I got nowhere with it, but he's been quality in goal for us, the Algerian. And he's made some key saves this game. We've got a set piece. Can we make this count? Ball's in, crossbar, and it's out. Wow, how many chances have there been this game? This has been unbelievable. Ball's whipped in. Jedinak, Murray. Disappointing. But we're looking good here. We're looking good. We just need to keep seeing this game out. Nottingham Forest creating lots of chances. Jedinak's exhausted. I've gone to make a sub. There is a new highlight starting. I am very scared for my own team safety. This may well be a goal conceded, but we will find out. Sean Murray losing the ball there, and this is exactly the break. I may have to switch my ball winning midfielder to defend, because I am really kind of conscious of if we diddle-daddle on the ball in the centre, our back kind of free is just really widely exposed, especially at the moment. Nottingham Forest playing free up front. Might switch to four. Actually, it's not even worth switching to four at the back looking at the time. Ref blows full time. That is a win for us. Not quite as convincing as I'd like, and there really were some funky match engine bugs to bear witness to in that game, but we got the result we needed. Our keeper got man of the match. What can I say? Some insane saves there by Ujkani. If you want to get your hands on this guy, I am already going to endorse him for you. 2 clean sheets, 5 conceded, but he's been superb. I mean, you saw it that game. It was unbelievable. £275,000 well spent, if I might say so myself. But anyway, we'll take a look at the league table in a second to see what that exactly means for us. So looking at it, we now go top of the league. The only team to have a 100% record. A few teams still unbeaten, but hopefully we can maybe get some decent results against them. Looking at the fixtures that are coming up, the next big one that stands out to me is Wigan. So I'm probably going to be back for that game. That is at the end of September, so that'll be exactly a month's time in terms of time period. So that seems like a good fitting game to come back to. As always, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If this video gets 50 likes, I'll have episode 3 up tomorrow for you guys. Thank you so much again for your support on the previous upload. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Let me know what you made of the game. Are you happy with the beta? Are you happy I'm managing Watford? Let me know in the comments. And other than that, guys, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.